Awesome. What is up? I have some pieces from work today. I made my class draw Jeff. He's so cute. Let's see. But yeah, let's just dive on into it. I've got a couple cool new things for the next chapter, and I'm just so excited for this next one. It's kind of like the ending extras, but it's like uh, it's it's cool. It's very like shippy. This is where all like the new uh like content I think is gonna really stem from. Let's see. And we'll go here. Okay, fantastic. My first time streaming in like a long so I wasn't able to set up any music unfortunately, and so I'm hoping the music I am sharing is being picked up at all. I got some flats from my assistants all done. They are so good at this, dudes. They just, there we go. Like I sent it to her and she finished like within the hour. So we got lots of cool content we get to work with today. I'm so excited. Hi guys. Oh my gosh, so good to see you guys. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I'm just dropping like a new sheet of paper just to like have um from here lots of fun stuff already. My first goal is to kind of like block in the colors that I didn't already. Thanks, Drop Buzz. Oh my gosh. And welcome in, Amy. Good to see you guys. Oh, fantastic. Let's see. I'm going to block out these lines. So some quick tips as I go through. I work primarily in Photoshop and I'll just kind of like talk about some of the things that I like to do along the way. Some tips that I feel like has helped streamline the process a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so glad you guys are here. So stoked. Um, Gosh, I always set I don't know if it's, like, big deal at all. I always set my, tolerance to, like, 34. I find that to be, like, the easiest part of blocking out colors. So here's, like, the text for the next chapter. Um, Bea knows Keelio's address. That's, like, one of the, things. It's really silly. Let's see. I'll block this out a little too. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but Keelio has a little bit more of like yeah, she's a know-it-all. Sweet, sweet Bea. Um, Keelio has a bad habit that he didn't have initially in the first rendition of the series, and he picks at the blisters on his hands whenever he's thinking anywhere close to the tragedy of the paper lanterns. So I'm hoping that will be a little bit more prevalent in the upcoming chapters because it's so heavy with things to happen question mark. I don't want to give away too much, but we are very close to when it left off the original series. I know. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be heavy. We're gonna see some new faces, and it's gonna be so cool. Let's see. I love his little like teeth. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so nice. Oh my gosh. He wouldn't be him without a little like something something, you know? Oh my gosh, Lily is such a doll. She does have her moments of just like, girl, because she hasn't seen, she's just not aware. I'm a not, it's not a spoil too much. She has not quite seen or known of the destructions of the paper lanterns. She has no idea what's going on. So to like uh, for Keelio to be there, he's processing seeing her a much different way than she's seeing him. Amy says, "Don't worry, all my Cs haven't seen trauma." Would it be like? It wouldn't be fair to give OCs like no trauma. Like I don't know. I get we need to take care of the sweet OC children's, but also like, uh, where's the fun in having them process things that maybe we ourselves are going through or something? They're like physical, like versions of our own diary, you know? So like, have fun with OCs. It's so delightful. I used to do those, like, what are they called? Character A and character B, and you put in, like, their names in, like, those random generators, and, sometimes they helped with drawing, like, shippy content for, like, my own, like, personal collection or, like, the Patreon stuff. So sweet and so fun. Let's see, I wanna go with kind of, like, a rosier hue for the skin tone. Um, Maybe a little less rosy. Sweet. He is so sweet. I love drawing the background characters. I used to hate it. I used to hate it so much. Um, a little, yeah, there we go. A little on this one. Oh my gosh, of course, of course. I could be a Q&A, of course. How to come up with ideas for the characters. So initially, when I first made the series, I was super into like World of Warcraft and stuff back when it was like cool, and like hip to play it and stuff. Um, so I would like, gosh, I don't even know. I would like make fanfics. I don't know if it's fanfics. I would just make own content of my characters, um, like in that I had in the game, going through adventures and stuff. And then it like came to be like, oh, I want my characters more fleshed out. And then what if I just like turn this into a comic? So I initially started this series like very, very initially when I was in so the concept came when I was in like middle school. High school, we had this project where we made comics, and I was like, this is groundbreaking. I love to write and I can like make it into sequential art. Yeah, dude, it was like forever. Um I just knew I wanted to make some kind of adventure with two guys, one heavily detailed, one not detailed so much, and that would be like their initial trope. And then from there, it slowly turned into um, naming them. And Red Wing was just a placeholder name. And then same with Keelio. My sister's name is Keelia, and I made fun of her that day when I was naming Keelio, and I was like, if you were a guy, your name would just be Keelio. And she's like, that's not cool. And I'm like, cope. And then see, I'm gonna open up a previous file for Keelio's like scar color. Um, and so Keelio's name was just a hard placeholder. And then I just kept it. And I was like, hey, girl, I'm sorry. And she's like, that's not cool. So she brings it up sometimes. She's a good sport. Um, Growing up, she had a lot of people misspell or pronounce her name. Uh, yeah. So she's kind of like low key, high key bitter that so many people know how to pronounce Keelio's name. And I'm like, sorry, dude. I'm sorry. So both of these names were just initially placeholders. I didn't know if I wanted Red Wing to have a normal classic name. Um, so making his actual legal name Red Wing was kind of fun. Um, yeah, I didn't know, like, initially how I wanted him to hold Red Wing. They're doing this is like another extra where they're training, and, Red Wing accidentally slams Keelio on the ground, instead of having him train to defeat, Aquario in the next fight. So he's just being used as a punching bag right now. Oh, so cute. My little fella. Big fan. Okay, Imma just, like, glaze about this panel. I love this panel, how it came out. This is like, oh, he's so hot. Oh, he's so cute. Red Wing bagged a baddie and he has no idea. It's not fair. It's not fair. I have a custom brush for freckles. Too big. Let's see. I always misclick these buttons. There we go. He is such his punching bag. There is a minor like training arc later. Um, and it's like a quick what do you call it? Like time skip low key. Um, he needs his freckles here. It's cute. Um, it was just like I want to say it's like a month or two. I haven't decided how long I want that time skip to be, but during that time they're like training. And then Keelio gets the physical build that I initially wanted him to have. So it's gonna be kind of fun. I think his freckles are too dark here. Like a little. He's such a kind. a kind character to just have go through this stuff. But I'm hoping, um, as the series progresses, we'll see more of Kilio's side that he's been sort of hinting at, um, throughout the series. He's a little bit more of like a selfish type of character, and like, uh, I feel like it's not quite as apparent as I want it to be yet, but it's there. It's there. He can be kind of a tool sometimes. Not right here though. He's a sweetheart. He's so cute. He's just doing his best, you know. My favorite characters are either main characters or characters with brown hair, sister of us. I can't decide most of the time. Right? I know. I try to like stay away from liking the main characters too much because I was always like, oh, everyone likes Tanjiro. Of course, he's the main character. You gotta like him. But like, I don't know. They're so fun. Let's see. Some of the details I like to try to decide early on is what panels have pupils. So I think this one would be a good one. I try to keep Kelio's pupils light because any darker will just make him look a little too intense. So I'm gonna darken these like a little. Oh, yeah, I guess a little darker is not bad. And then we're just about done with the flats. So I want to. I'll duplicate my lines right now. I have always my lines, my flats, and my shadows when I start doing them, all copied and duplicated so that I can have them in the future anytime I need to re like reuse anything. I've used this panel of Kelio I think twice now, and I've used this pose of Kelio gosh, a good couple times. See, I think that's too light. I'll tell you. No, what I forgot to do is I duplicate my lines so they're underneath my flats as well. Because without the flats, I have all this like little like gaps between them. It's just the way like most that I like to do with my flatting. So to get rid of it, so that when I start recoloring, I have a lot less of that gap. There's like a little bit right here, but I'm gonna try my best to ignore it. And even though this red's like not as different than the black that I used, um, it's such a subtle hue that when I add the Gaussian blur on top, it's gonna make it really come together, I think. Strava says, "I don't care what Kilo is, I love him so much." Thank you. He means well. He means well, granted for himself initially, but, he does get a very big not that he needs it, but like a wake-up call with how he's been treating Red Wing just so passively, and it's nice. It's gonna be good. Oh, he's so fun. Sweet Prince Ko from Toilet Bat Hanako-kun. I have not consumed that yet. One of my students is, like, so in love with that, and I'm so curious on how it's been going on so long, just because the premise seems so straightforward, and that'll be fun to, like, consume. So you guys have any, like, recommendations on things to watch or read? I'm trying to find more things to just play in the background while I work, because I feel like I go a lot quicker that way. Let's see. For this one, I'm gonna try making this all yeah, I kinda like this more. My assistant did such a great job doing this one. And I'm sorry, Oni, I have to recolor it. I'll keep his scar though. Let's see. I want to recolor just a little bit more. Amy is writing a book right now, and first Prince OC is named Leon and Alan. I've been writing more lately. That is so exciting. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I love that. Gosh, what is your book about? And how long have you been writing it? Gosh, like, I've been doing this one forever. It's low-key nonstop. I have Blood Moon Orchids and Platinum Black that I'd like to work on as well. If anybody doesn't know those ones, don't look them up. They're not done yet. They're just, they're existing. They're existing right now. Don't ever start WEBTOON mostly because my art style, I'm also too lazy to do line art digitally. Honestly, um, my initial sketches, let's see. I'm gonna show you my process because I've this is how I like to do it. Um, let's see. Sorry again for everybody joining in. That there's no music playing. I'm trying to have like music in the background of the audio. I set this up wrong. It's my first time live streaming in like half a decade, low key. So I'm sorry if it's extra quiet. I'm talking a lot anyway. So I'm gonna bring this back. So what I like to do when I start making the series, I'll storyboard first traditionally. This is storyboards for the next book. It's gonna be so tasty. This was for the animation where Red Wing grabs Kelio. So friendly. And it's the same process as when I do let's see. Here's like a really early draft of the Senator of Flats Fishies. I don't think I'll keep this. I want him experienced looking. He has lived through the war that Romulus was a part of, but he's also kind of like a big pickle now. So I might soften it up a little bit more. But I'm redrawing. Let's see. This panel is there. I did my nails like Chikawa. I hope you guys like them. I did them right there. And then I take a screenshot from my camera right here, and then I put those into Photoshop that way. Um, 'Cause I like gosh, you know what? Maybe um we could do some outlining traditionally. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this one up. Don't even get me started on the animation ideas I have. Says Strawbuzz. Blocking my brain. I'll make so many animation. What? Oh my gosh. That'd be so crazy. Okay. Okay. I'm strapped for cash lately because medical bills and still low key paying off taxes of last season. Um, but what I'd like to do is host sort of a an animation like what do you call it? I guess like contest to help sort of like hype up um the series, you know? Let's see, I'm gonna just start putting these into the Um, thing. I don't know if I'll put this one in there. Maybe, maybe. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep them the same for now. Um, but I want to do like an animation like contest to just create more content for it for the series. But uh, I want there to be actual like prize money. You know, I want that to happen. I want it to be good. And I want it to be fair. So it's like first place, like $100 would be tight, you know, second, 75, stuff like that. Um, so once I get paid more likely, so I get paid like the 10th of the month from my job, um, I'll probably host something like that. So if that's any motivation to like animate, that'd be fab, you know? But that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking so far. Mr. JTGP says it depends on what type of ambiance you like. For example, Warhammer 40K painting the figures. You put on Lord of the Rings. Oh, you could do Harry Potter or Warhammer 40K ambiance. That is so rad. I know, I had a problem setting up the music, so I did this wrong. If you guys can hear, like, the lo-fi I have in the background, that's epic. If not, I know, like, exactly what buttons to, like, adjust. And thank you, Strawbuzz, for liking, like, my sketchies. It took a long time getting this way. The sketchbook's old. Let's see, what's in here? Um, I have when Bea was first introduced. Let's take a little looky-loo. Um, yeah, right on the train. Um, Bald Kelio. Oh, it's a good one. Uh, they both have bowl cuts. And then I think it's I'll block that one out just in case. I think this one was from the April Fool's Day. And then when I was recovering, I was staying with my parents and Kelio I don't love this one. Kelio was my nurse. And then Red Wing was me comatose, semi awake. Oh, he's such a little guy. He's such a little guy. I love these fellows, man. They are my everything. Let's see, let's see. I'll go here. You have a TV connected to YouTube. You can play ambiance on screen. Why is what? That is so cool. Oh my gosh, dude. Tech Master. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that so I can try that next time. I do have a TV connected to it, but oh my gosh, that's so peak. Let's see. Red Wing gets sour right here. Just an angry little guy. Um, Amy's been writing since middle school, and it's basically the classic thing where two princes from opposite kingdoms end up falling in love and need to try and bring peace before the next war comes. You know what? Love with a what do you call it? Like a time frame. So nice. Oh, I love that. The outside of my panels, it's 8 pixels for the stroke. And then for any of my speech bubbles, the stroke width is 6. So that's a quick tool that I like to use, even though I don't have any text in here initially. Oh, I hate this panel. Let's see. Right here. No, right there. I had to re-download Photoshop because the update was just being so janky. Let's see. So all my settings are a little bit off. You know, I'm gonna start outlining the she's here, and maybe along the way we can like see what he's gonna act like. Um, yeah, he's so sweet. Took many pictures of the old book to compare them to my other photos I took in the Strawberries, you're not supposed to do this to me, man. The jump scares you add with hope. Oh, it hurts me. It hurts me bad. Oh, it's a good like recap though. Let's see. Here's Fishies initially. He gets all mad. I just want this for the body. Maybe I'll go to this one next. It's such a good one. Did that one. Let's see. Okay. Put this one here. Oh, it feels like an attack. It hurts. Let's see. Okay, cool. From here, I'm gonna try. What I like to do is I'm using the hard round pressure size. The hardness I try to keep it in between 78 to like 92. So 86 is a good medium, and my width is almost always 4. So that with this one, um, I try to start on like the hairline. Some quick, just like typical drawing tips. Whenever you draw hair, especially, just commit to whatever line you illustrate and it'll just really come together. It'll feel more hair-like than if you try to like make it perfect. So almost every line stroke I make, I want to commit to. Um, Try to keep this one more balanced. Let's see, maybe lower. Even though my outlines are a little bit off, what I'm now looking at is how is my head shape lining up with let's see, my chin and the center part of my face. So if I can like map this out to where it splits pretty even, that's where my mental line of reference is at. Um, so his mouth is a little bit off, though I do want him like he's kind of concerned here. He's like, Red Wing, why are you acting up, bestie? And Red Wing's like unwell, a little unhappy guy. Is it obvious whenever Red Wing is like happy um that he has like whites in his eyes? I try to be very conscious about when I put those in. I put those in at like the very end. But I hope it's like uh obvious the situations where he does have happiness in his eyes. And just truly whenever he gets recognized for his good deeds or gosh, is just otherwise proud of Keelio, you know? Strabos got done reading MOTM, so please excuse me talking in all. That's all right. I'm here for the energy. We love to see it. Duplicate ears whenever you can. It's nice. Let's see. Ref line. It's good. It's good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you noticed it. It is so load bearing. It's so good and fun. Let's see. I don't think I want it that smooth. I definitely want it smooth, but I definitely want it like guy that has position of power and is refined, but also has expertise and experience, you know, so maybe just a little unruly, just a little bit here and there. It's like nothing's wrong with like the anime style, but I try to keep it a little away from like too heavy on like the big blocky hairs, you know? Oh my gosh. Hey, I love that you guys notice it. Oh, so fun. Gosh, I love that I have readers that have like such a strong frontal lobe, you know? I'm very, very thankful. It's so nice to see and so nice to read comments that are just like You guys get the vibe I'm going for. It's wonderful. I'm very, very blessed. I'm very thankful. See, I'm gonna add like a lower nose. I want his eyes to be kind of like almost kind, almost gentle, a little bit of like a roundness to them. Um, when you can, just duplicate. That's the power of digital work as a tool. Use it as your own, like use it as a tool. Do what you can. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Happy Saturday, y'all. It's been a good day. I woke up early. I have an 8 a.m. shift on Saturdays. I teach kids how to draw. You guys are funny. I teach kids how to draw. That's my job. Um, and on Saturdays we have like the big classes. It's sweet. It's fun. Um, it's good. And then I took an accidental 3-hour nap afterwards. I was supposed to get up at 1. No, I was supposed to get up at 11. I got up at 1:30 after work. Just a quick little nap, turn askew. I want his eyes to look kind of, when you ever tell someone like, "Oh, I had a really rough day and I'm super mad," and they kind of look at you like, "Hey, you're getting riled up. You need to calm down. It's not that serious." That's kind of the vibe I want with fishies. He's not nice, but he wants to pretend to mean well. Amy said, "Love reading your comics after reading it to focus on the illustrations. See small details in the background, even if it's just other people's expressions." Dude, I love that. Oh my gosh. Seeing that inspires me to add even more sweet little crumbs along the inside. I'm so honored to have to know that you guys would take screenshots of my stuff to just have as a reference or inspo or redraws or something. That means so much to me. Gosh, thank you, fellas. That's so kind. I'm gonna make his hairline sort of come in a little bit more. Let's see. Something like that. And then I know it's kind of like, I know there's probably a better process for this, but I like to go in afterwards to add the thick to thin lines. I know there's artists like it's Jay with Codename Colors, and he has like a brush that works so well with quick thick to thin. Um, and I've been meaning to ask him what brush he uses, but I just kind of go back in and rethicken and stuff. He's not bald. I don't know. I don't know. What do we think? Should he remain balding? Should we keep him bald? There's nothing wrong with being bald, but does he deserve hair? I feel like that's like the real question. Um, Not babe, but it's funny. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so honored. It's funny. It's like so funny. That's awesome. Mr. JC Pete JTJP. I see your name all the time in my head. It's like Jacob in my mind, but it's like a specific Mr. Jacob. I try to sound out all the letters. What's nice about having details on the characters, scars, bruises, marks, it gives more depth to the characters. Totally. Yes. I agree. Loose hair. All right, all right. I'm gonna try to shrink this hairline a little more and we'll just see. We'll just see here. Um yeah, that's something I try to see. See, big noggin. Look at that. Look at that change. Something I try not to forget too much is Red Wing does have an alleviated healing ability. Um, it was gifted to him by someone who will meet in the future. Uh, Too much hair. Too much hair. Goodbye. Bzz. Oh, how wonderful. Hell yes. Infinite forehead. Gojo's hidden technique. Let's see. Yeah, because we do see him at the end, and I want him with sort of like the unruly hair. But so long as he still has hair on the sides, that's great. I think that'll work. Ga Galaxy forehead. I love it. Oh, how peak. Completely. Shave it all up. He needs, so in the end, he does kind of come to terms with the things that he's done and the things that he's failed to do. Um, he's looking a little uh political. Maybe a lower hairline. Lower on the sides. But okay, he is like the face of flats besides he kind of really is the face of flats. Would he be someone that's so focused on his hair? No, he's got the goatee. That's what'll balance it out. Yeah, at the end of the first issue, I made sure I want him to have like a little something about him that makes him feel like refined still. Yeah. He's a little he is. He is. I would know every old man goes through this. My dad had that phase. Oh, whereas like hair loss, I know hair loss means a lot to a lot of people, but like the hair loss thing, yeah, it happens. Could be a Lex Luthor baldness or of a classical politician sideburns. Yeah. Okay, cool. Like he's going for something, and it's still classic politician. We don't want to give away how corrupt he is just yet, though we can kind of like the idea is there. The idea is definitely there. Let's see. I don't think even in the OG series I showed what Patchwork looked like, the hero of Kiscott. He was going to be in that following chapter, and that's sort of where I ended the series. Oh my gosh. Your dad with hair is scary, though. Did your dad have a lot of hair? I love the conversations we're having today, actually. These are so nice. Does your dad have hair? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I'm gonna do like this. I want to be able to see like his hands. How would Red Wing feel about someone sneaking a picture of him? Would he kill him on sight or do something else? I feel like does depend on the mood he's in. Um, his initial go-to is he would pose. Um, he'd try to give you like better angles, if you manage to get like a picture of him just like out on the street or something. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think that would be like that'd probably be what he'd do. He's bald currently. Oh, rest in peace, your father's hair follicles. Let's let's take a moment of silence for Eula's father's baldness. Amen. It scares me when I see a photo of when he has hair. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. My dad used to be a drummer, and his hair was as long as mine. Um, I'm not showing my face. No, not today. On Instagram, I will when I can use my very comfortable filters. But his hair used to go down to like his back, and it's like he used to be like super punk band drummer, so his hair used to be super long, and he'll get on me for like just my hair and my choices of hair. It's like, don't color your hair, don't do this, don't do that. I'm like, you're funny, man who had earring in his youth. So fun. Would shout out to men with earrings. Underrated. So charming. Red Wing with an earring? Mmm. Oh, he's so cute. Let's see. I'm gonna do like a two stroke on this one. Oh, he's so fun. Um, imagine Red Wing with like one of these kinds of things. Uh, my earrings are. Let's see which side's which. Dun 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 dun. So sweet, but I want this. I want that so bad. That's so cool. You have snake bites. Oh, he would tattoo parlor AU. I don't know. Oh, that'd be so good. So good for my skin. I think it should be so common. Why is Keelio scared of mice? I thought he I think they move too quickly. He doesn't like that. He likes them when they're still. Um, but the way things scurry, he's not a fan of. He loves mice in theory of just like, oh, they're so cute, but they tickle when they move, and like if they were to crawl on him, and he doesn't like that. That's what I imagine. Maybe like more of like a sensory thing of just like does not like the tickly feet feeling. I don't think I do either. Discovering new things. Maybe for this character in the past, he had almost Red Wing like hair, but over time, due to his position, says Mr. JTJP, he keeps losing his hair. My recent late grandpa, God rest his soul, had sideburns but bald. Oh, fantastic. Yes. Fantastic about the hair. Oh, wait. I'm very sorry for your loss. Definitely rest in peace. That is such a great inspiration. I love that. Yeah, I imagined when he was younger, let's see, still with that squarish head shape. a little whiter than Bijo's, but something like that. He had like I don't know if his eyebrows should be big like Red Wings. I don't feel like he deserves powerful eyebrows. What was it before? Something kind of round was that one. Let's see. Yeah, his hair I imagined was like let's see, round hairline for this guy. Imagine something kind of like that. So yeah, something like Red Wings pushed back. He did essentially raise Red Wing. So I'm sure there was to some degree some part of him that wanted Red Wing um to look a certain way, carry himself a certain way with like hair and stuff. Um yeah, he was definitely involved in Red Wings gosh, like tragic childhood. I got an animation I'm working on for that one as well. It was just like a little look into how Red Wing was in his youth. Um Actually, we do have I'll give you guys some spoilers or at least some looky loos into the next few chapters. Um this next one is this is an update up here. This next one down here is Red Wing and Bea for the first time. Um yeah, this is like one of their first few times meeting. I love it. Yes. And um Red Wing needs information on a client, or I guess on a target, and Bea's there. She's 16 at this one. Red Wing is 12. And in order to pay her for the dirt that he needs, he snags Bijo's journal, his diary, well before he actually meets Bijo anyway. So there's that chapter. That's a little look of Red Wing in his youth. Let's see. Get out of here, you handsome little thing. And the next follow-up is when Bea poisons Red Wing for one of the first few times. She's trying new stuff, and then to pay him back, she drew him. Ow. So cute. I love this face. I love little Red Wing. He's gonna have like heavy bags under the eyes. It's before he really focused on his skincare. And then, like the gremlin he is, he eats it because he's so overwhelmed with feelings he can't process, never been gifted anything in his life, let alone fan art. So all the fan art you guys draw for him, know that it brings him so much peace. It's so what he likes. Keelio's fear reminds me of the audio that goes, "You're in the pool swimming. You're relaxed." That would be oh, that's a good one. Dude, if you don't do that, I'll do that. That's a good one. Doing Lex Luthor paint. Wrong. Dude, you won't even believe how right you are with that, Mr. JP. Um, there is a scene, little extra spoiler now here again too. There's a scene. So I'm reading time. Red Wing's like, I don't want to destroy this village in Parboil. That's not cool. And he's like, yo, when did you have like a spine? And he's like, I don't know which one this is. I gotta do a note for that one. Um, but Red Wing's like, I'll quit. And he's like, you can't quit because you'll lose. And he's like, I cannot wait to lose. And he's like, oh, come on, like just think about it. And then I got some notes here. Red Wing's starting to turn away and he's like, "Oh, come on, like just think about it." And then I got some notes here. Red Wing's starting to turn away, and the senator is like, "Red Wing, to not do so is wrong, and I want this to look normal background." Um and then that's sort of Red Wing's trigger word. That's the word he was trained with to just sort of like take a step back. Uh you are not in control. You are the hero that I make you to be. So Fishy's using that word and utilizing it against him makes Red Wing feel like he's under this massive thumb. He's sweating. He's just like, so what are you gonna do now, Red Wing? Because not doing so is wrong. He's like, I'll do it because that's what I got to do. And then the panels become a little bit more. Well, this is kind of the face Red Wing makes. He's so guilty for like not worried about anything. Here he is. Red Wing gasps. He wakes up in the restaurant, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And then I don't know what angle I want to do because we were doing a low lens fish eye for this one. I'm trying to stretch some of these. Art so yummy, I could eat it. Wow, he so does. He's such a little guy. Um, Red Wing wakes up. He's in the restaurant. Maybe he'll have a little bandage on his nose like in the original. Um, I don't know what angle to do with this one. Maybe we'll go above for this one. He's getting to his feet now. Hand on his head. And then the people are still like crouched. So this one will be a little bit more of a, I think it's more like this POV. This one will be bird eye, no lens. And a lot of my previous like storyboards, there'll be lots of notes like these in the margins. Uh, yeah, like more turned away, like what we saw with Red Wing, really enamored with Keelio being so kind to him. My go-to playlist, actually, it depends on the vibe that I'm trying to go for. But what I love listening to with this series is, gosh, I like a lot of metal music typically, or just like a hard rock. I listen to a lot of lately more falling in reverse than usual. I like the melodies that the singer uses, and that helps inspire a lot of tone. Um, For emotional scenes and stuff, a lot of the slow Mother Mother songs, and, actually, the song that really inspired this series is, it's by Swelldeller, and it's called "Against the Tide," and one of the lyrics in that really inspired the huge twist in this series, so give it a listen, I like that one, Cell Dweller Against the Tide. Um That inspired so much of the series, and, the song that inspires the end, it's by Mother Mother, No Culture. That one I listen to all the time whenever I need to feel hyped for the series. Anytime I'm like, maybe I should switch to one of my other series, I'm just not sure. This one's hitting like a creative roadblock in my mind, da da da. I listen to that song and it hypes me up. I have the AMV in my mind. It's good. So my playlist is usually shuffling my songs. I love mashups on YouTube. I also love songs that are in different languages. Like Russian versions of Evanescence, because it takes me away from wanting to sing it, and instead I'm stuck with the melody, and that's what I go for like mood building. So that's what I like to do. Thank you for asking. Let's see, let's see. I don't think I need this anymore. I want his body frame to be a little bit wider. But now this shoulder is much larger. A little something, something like that. Awesome. Now I'm just kind of like low key working on these new chapters, but if there's like, I don't know, if you guys got any requests for any of the characters, you could like totally draw them out. That could be pretty sweet. See Red Wing Arkelio or Bea. We're not going to see Bea for a hot minute. She will return after the wedding. We won't see her for a minute. Such a shame. Now, this is probably the longest it's ever taken me to illustrate one character on one panel. Um, and then I love deleting the thumbnail sketches underneath as I go. It just feels so satisfying. But that's what I like to do. That's my go-tos. Let's see. I'll switch over to these ones so we can start fleshing out these. Now, before I put in all of the shadows, I want as much of this fleshed out as possible. Slower and slower, and yet surely but surely. Keelio definitely has his buttons for his shirt getting lower. So more is getting seen as just little eye candy for us and Red Wing. So tasty, so yummy. Let's see. I want to try to block this out a little better. I try to be as efficient as possible. And then even then, it gets a little stuck. Do like that. All right, there we go. Keelio is as adorable as ever. Right? Isn't he such a guy? He's such a little dude. He's so sweet. I love drawing him. As ever. No, you're good. So sweet. I'm so glad y'all like him. He's such a kind guy. And here's Red Wing flattered. that Keelio has his back. So in this conversation, um, these guys are like, "Congrats on winning, Keelio. Hope you know Bea wouldn't have allowed you to die, really." And then Red Wing's like, "Are you really thinking about teaming up with Bea? You're so quiet, bestie. What's going on?" He says, "No, Bea's entertainment doesn't sit well with me. She's not nice about you." And Red Wing is like, "Oh, me? You think about me?" But Keelio, I don't know if it reads well into this. He means it more passively. Like, "You're insulting the hero of my nation." And Red Wing's like, "Oh my gosh, you're thinking of me? You think of me?" And he's taking it so to heart. Oh, and that's gonna be such a wonderful, wonderful, um, topic to cover in the next few issues. I'll cover this up. Read your comic and do voiceovers. What? Oh my gosh, that is so fabulous. I'm so tickled. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I love that. So how do you Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Um, how do you guys imagine Red Wing's voice? He does have a voice to him. I hired the voice actor um before he got into Genshin, but he voices I think Heiza in Genshin Impact. And she does the annoying no way for Red Wing. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Because it pisses me off. Oh, that's really cool. Hey, hey, kiddo. Oh my gosh, that's glorious. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is right. That's so perfect for him. Oh my gosh, Keelio and Red Wing switching outfits. Oh, fabulous. Should it be like switching their hero outfits or like their usual fits? Red Wing has worn Keelio's outfit before in that spinoff for April Fool's Day. Um, he is such a good voice for him. I think on my YouTube channel, I have the clip of him debuting as Red Wing, and I still have to finish the animation of the first issue. Um, I'm like halfway through, but there's just like a couple things I'm like, this isn't coming out as good as I wanted it to. So I'm dragging my feet on it, which is sort of why I introduced that poll on what scenes to animate from the series, and the boat conversation won. So actually, after today's stream and this event, I'm going to coordinate with the voice actors of Keelio and Red Wing to animate that one. Um, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's so sweet. I love my voice actors, man. They're so good. Oh my gosh. They're so peak. The regular outfits, sure, let's do it. Still scared when I found out Hope was Red Wing. Dude, he pulls off a skirt so well. He's so good at what he does. Hope was I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hope was your favorite. Oh, it's eh, he truly fooled us all. But now does that mean Red Wing takes the cake? Let's see. I'm gonna shade in his hair. Just you know what? This panel of Keelio is just so quick. I'm gonna just throw this in real fast, and then we'll get to. Oops. There we go. We'll get to drawing them in their different outfits. That could be so sweet. All right, fantastic. Well, she saw this Red Wing. Oh, geez, that's so fun. And Stravas usually does the regular voice as Keelio, but in a softer and calmer tone. I love that. Oh my gosh. I imagine he's a very soft, kind guy. How's he flirting? He loves Keelio's expressions. Um, he loves making when he was Hope. Yeah, he loves making Keelio shocked. He loves messing with him. And it's just so fun. It's so fun for him. He loves that so much. Let's see. We'll draw Red Wing in Keelio's outfit first. He's not a fan of denim. So I'll make him a little fussed. See, and I'll add in his nose, his ears. Gosh, I used to not need so many foundational lines when I sketch, but this is one of the lessons I teach to my students is just like circles in the face. Thanks, Eula. Oh my gosh, I love Chikawa. Red Wing Chikawa collaboration win. IDK. He'd be a little skunk because he stinks. Um, yeah, drawing like the circles and stuff really helps. Let's see. We'll do that. With the scarf, what do we think? Should it be Keelio fit with the scarf? Red Wing's a little bit more muscular than that, but it's gonna get covered with the what do you do? Like it's gonna get covered with Keelio's jacket. Lower this trapezius muscle here. And also do no way roll blaze. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm honored. I animate them when we were playing DW during the Sprouts Tune of the Week. That's so sweet, dude. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Oh my gosh. With the scarf? Okay, perfect. Should it be Keelio's size? Or should it be sized for Red Wing, this outfit? We'll shade along the inside here. Because a scarf will be kind of like unisex. It's gonna just be like, not outfit. Kept yelling at it. That's them, man. That's the fellas. That's them for real. Red Wing size? Okay, perfect. Yeah, sounds good. It's crafted for him. He had his designer's fit. Red Wing, help me. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. So sweet. Yeah, if it were Red Wing sized, it'd be a little bit more snug. If it were Keelio sized, let's do like a little Red Wing over here. I imagine, like, not a he likes baggy clothes. He doesn't wear them often. He likes styling them with stuff. Give him that Vegeta hairline. He'd have like he'd be drowning in that jacket. See, was he wearing Keelio's jacket? No, he was wearing the jacket he wore in book 2 from Keelio's stock of clothes back when they were in the prison with Mink. Sweet. Welcome back, Amy. Fantastic. He has a sense of fashion. Oh, Red Wing is all about fashion. He loves decorating himself. He loves spending time looking his best. His favorite kinds of missions are ones where he can go undercover so he can have fun with the character he's playing. Most of the time, he'll make his own character up and he loves to just pretend to be somebody different. If that helps kind of allude to him as a character, he does not like being himself sometimes. Which I feel like is mentioned a few times in the series. Maybe not like Avi. You can definitely make fun of him. Why? Because of his fashion sense? Yeah, he's a master of disguises. He was like terrible. He has a couple questionable outfits. There are a couple times where there's one major time coming up in not the next issue, but I believe it's the one afterwards, where he tries to get Keelio to wear certain outfits and Red Wing or Keelio calls Red Wing's eye for fashion atrocious, and it's sweet. It's just a little like bump into their character dynamics. For drawing clothes, one of my favorite things to do is just draw. I'll do it here. This is like a backup sheet for work. Wrinkly lines or just a couple lines, and anywhere there's a change in direction, I'll just add those flicks, and that's how I like doing clothes. Just super quick, commit to whatever line. Imagine Gyaru Red Wing. We're gonna do that next. He's gonna have let's see, he needs his shoulder actually. He needs to actually have his muscles. So much sense for the one chapter he was disguised. Oh, right on. Yay. Yeah, he loves just kind of doing his own thing. being fashionable, being a silly little guy. Let's see. And the classic kiss caught red shirt or a flats shirt. Awesome. Aw, sweet. Yeah, he is not a fan of this denim. I think I had it in the very, very first issue, but when we were first seeing Keelio, my initial design for his jacket was to have like a seam down the middle, and I just completely forgot about it. It's supposed to actually have like pockets as well. Completely forgot about it, and then I just never addressed it until later. So any of the inconsistencies in the artwork, please ignore that way. Let's see, he'll have the scarf in the back. Keelio gets the scarf because he's the main character. He's so adventurous. Let's see, and then gonna fix his hairline a little bit. Classic Red Wing face. He's unhappy. He feels like he's drowning in this fit, even though it's so cute, like Rocket, you know. Let's see. It is. It is. It's a request. Our next request is Red Wing Gyaru style. If you guys want to request a little more, I'm so down. I definitely like there'll be time when I could work on the next chapter. It's coming out next Friday. Or actually this coming Friday. So there's time. There's time. No, you're good, dude. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Happy Saturday. And thank you so much for joining. I'd love to stream live again in the future. Uh he's he's so peeved. Womp. He's like drowning in Keelio's jacket, but this one is tailored for him. I think he looks so charming with this. He's such a little handsome guy. Okay, and then Gyaru Red Wing. He would definitely have the nails. Let's see. Maybe he would definitely lean towards like the Decora style, like Harajuku-ish. Isn't he so sweet? Thank you, kittens. I'll add his ears are too small. That's all right. He's such a little grumpy guy. Uh, try to draw him. Chikawa as a skunk. He gets his tail. Oh, he's so cute. Yes, yeah, Harajuku, totally. So rocking your hood, totally. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a scene in a few chapters, um, a good handful of chapters actually, but he does wear Keelio's clothes just to be like obnoxious, and it's so sweet. It's so sweet. I'm gonna drop in his hair. Cute. You're so sweet, Strawbuzz. Thank you. I think what really helps truly is that I draw for a living as well. So I'm always drawing. And then I draw Red Wing more often, I think, than any other illustration. And that helps a lot. I'm like always warmed up, ready to go. But thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Oh, but pencil. It's so obedient. Oh, he's a good boy. Raise him well. This is a 0.5 millimeter Pentel. It's really lightweight. It's one of my favorites. It's different than the point 0.7 by such a small degree. Oh, dude, Red Wing listens to What the Hell by Avril Lavigne. He listens to oh my gosh, Miku. He loves that. Here, if you guys want a spare, an extra pencil for you, enjoy. But yeah, Pentel 0.5. That's my go-to. It's my favorite. Oh my gosh, Julian, welcome in. Good to see you, dude. I am. I'm streaming. I'm here for about another, golly, I think like hour and a half or so. I have a portfolio review after this, so a member of WEBTOON is going to give me some feedback on Red Wing in some of the scenes I was asking for. So I'm so excited for that one. Awesome. Welcome in, dude. I hope you had a very fun and comfortable work day. Let's see. Dude, he loves Avril Lavigne. He uh totally grew up on that. Mina Psycho Arigato. You know, kawaii. That's his favorite. He hums that well. Awesome. If Red Wing doesn't like denim, maybe I should change his pants and Tomodachi Life. What? Jeez. You know what? So if it's like a jegging material, he'll love it. Let's see. What pose should he do? Let's see. He's got lots of the clip-on earrings. I'll have that pom-pom earrings. I think that is so fun. It's so iconic. Let's see, Gyaru Red Wing. Gyaru Red Wing. He'll have a stupid one. Yeah. Uh, a stupid. What would be a stupid? What would be a stupid pose? I'm thinking like the two nails or something. Um, I love when his shoulders are at side, such a like juxtapose. So he's doing like that. Cute. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfect. It's like, ooh, Keelio. Ooh, not a fan. Not a fan of that. Okay. Cool. Oh, the peace sign, the Gyaro peace sign, right? Do that one real quick right here. Let's see. The thumb is closest to you when you do this. Yes. Okay. I still flip my hands. Totally incorrect. Cute, cute, cute. And the style of head shape that I like to go into, I'm just gonna throw out some of the tips that I like. I do the Loomis head shape method. With this method, it makes it a lot easier to map out the jaw and chin. Although there are some odd proportions on this pose right here, it's easy to shave away. Like no longer am I following this vertical line. Now it's just kind of just for directional essence instead of like the center of the face. But this one is now the actual center of the face, so I get a better balance there. Let's see. Is that ooh, kiddo. Not a fan of that, man. Lovely long nails. I wish I could rock long nails. It's just so it's too much. I draw too much. And you guys see how I'm holding this pencil. Is like my nails gauze would get like yeah, okay. I like this one. Sweet. Oh, he's so fun. He's such a guy. He's such a little guy. Such a little fella. See, messed up that finger, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, the thumbs do not go in the front with this pose. I just did them again, and the thumbs are like up to the sides. 3, 4. Okay, fantastic. Love this live. Thank you, kittens. Learning a lot about drawing while watching. Oh my gosh, the glorious Red Wing art. I'm so happy. I am so delighted about that. Thank you. We'll drop in his nails. Ooh. His fingers might be a little bit wide, so I'll make these nails wider. I imagine these nails like super hot pink, you know? Or like, Avi, gotta be big and red. Gonna have any major character deaths? Major character. Yes, actually. There are some major character deaths. Closer towards the end. Hot pink blinged out. Yes. With like the rhinestones and stuff. I won't give away who. but it is impacting the series for sure. I won't confirm nor deny. I want that one's a big one. That one's a big one. Um, but I am not a fan of writing tragedies, if that helps alleviate some peace of mind. I like happy endings. I like it with or at least open-ended. Open-ended. To some degree. Snails need to be higher. Red Wing and Beater on my dog, dude. Uh Yeah, they're sweet. They're really sweet. I love them so much. You know, you know, I can confirm one thing. I'll confirm one thing for you. Bijo does not die. Bijo is safe. But I don't want to touch up on Keelio or Red Wing because that'd be too much. Of course, of course. Absolutely. It wouldn't be the same without Bijo. He's such a personality. And Keelio Shrine. Oh, fantastic. Speaking of that, uh little merchandise update. He'll be getting a friend soon. He's a little dusty. He's like my display one. He'll be getting a friend. And I don't know, maybe one more for every character. Kilo will be like, Red Wing, what are you doing now? Red Wing will be like, does this earring work? I'm working on a new disguise for our next mission. And then pulls it off his ear. Achilleo, baby, hold my hoops. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so fun. That's a good one. Oh, fantastic. Oh my gosh, you got it too, Eula. So exciting. I love that. Oh, so cool. One of my friends, they make plushy beds. And so I bought one that just looks like a super cozy bed. And that's where this plushy Red Wing is gonna sleep. Even though Red Wing loves wearing his gloves, I feel like it'd look nicer without the gloves on this one. You bought it for her, Straw Buzz? So kind. Oh, that's so sweet. And in case you guys would like a second one, or I don't know, multiples, there's 25% off the entire store right now. Slowly chipping away at my medical bill via merch on Etsy. Had to give it back to my friend. What? Bro, if you buy another, I'll throw in like tons of freebies. Spoiler, lots of freebies come with like every order anywho. Gotta maintain his muscles. Ooh. Red Wing eats a bag. Red Wing with an eats a bag. Let's see. Some little tips for proportions. The torso is about 2.5 head shapes long on average. For Red Wing, because he has a little bit more of a shorter torso, he's going to have about 2 head shapes long. So there's his waist. Drop in the hips. Cute. It's like a little shorter. I think that might be too short. I'll make this a little longer. Lost my little Red Wing and now it's lost my school. Oh, what? Someone stole her Red Wing? Oh, what? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, you know what? Shoot me a message on Etsy. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Oh my gosh. We'll make sure this is all amended. Need to stop stealing pizza. I know, dude. Nosy, handsy classmates. Rough. Oh my gosh. Okay, Totoro keychain stolen? Whack, dude. Oh my gosh. Not Totoro. He's gonna have a Keelio eats a bag. Wait, Keelio or Bijo? What should we do for this eat a bag? Real kid. I'm so sorry. That's right. That's right. I'll try to do what I can. We can fix this. We can fix it. Keelio? All right. Let's do it. The Kelio plush is set to look much like the Red Wing one. Got his hair here. A little smile. And his eyebrows will be like slightly downwards. Like how Red Wing has this his what do you call it? His shoulder pad like glued on. I'm gonna have the company put on a scarf, three-dimensional on Kelio. And then I know, rest in peace, Totoro keychain. Red Wing gonna have a Bijo Ita bag just to he'll have gosh, what do they look like? That horrible little thing. Labubu dressed like Bijo. He'll have his face markings, he'll have his earrings. Oh, fantastic. I want Bijo to get a plush too. I don't think it'll be as popular, but I want that to exist, you know? I feel like the earrings should have been lower. These look like alien wrinkles. And then Kelio, like Red Wing, the plush will have a printed on body. And then he'll have some bear pins because he loves that. 24 karat gold Bijo Le Bibu. Oh, I love it. Thanks, Eula. One of my favorite things to draw are action poses, and I'm hoping to host some kind of like event like that sometime soon. Um, but what I studied most in undergrad, I have my fine arts degree in illustration. One of my major studies was the figure drawing classes, so like muscles and stuff. So that's one of my favorite things to do. And then I also have some art books that have helped me a lot. One of my favorites, let me show you guys, one of my favorite drawing books that helped me go from schmo to pro. It's this one called Real Action Pose Collection 2. And they do a lot of like real life action poses. So that really helped mapping out like proportions and action poses. That helped a lot. I recommend it. I love it. So now it's a lot easier to sort of imagine my three-dimensional shapes on this body without needing to map out too much. So that's my tip there. My precise, gorgeous, favorite brown-haired character out of all my favorites. Nick from Equalize is so goated. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna let the creator know. That is so fun. We haven't chit-chatted in a minute. I gotta go bug him sometime. Let's see. So, spaghetti strap, heart cut, crop top. His waist is more snatched than this. And now that it's showing, we can like debut it a little bit better. Thank you. My brain is smooth, but I remember a few things. Let's see, map out his abs. His abs don't show all the time, just like in real life. If your abs show all the time, you're not retaining any water, and that's not good for you. But because this is fictional, I want Red Wing to have his abs showing. And oh, he needs his Adam's apple. His neck. Okay, awesome. So snatched, bro. He's so lovely. I love how we went from just like in fun clothes. So I gotta scoot his eyes closer together. And Gyaru. Ow, love it. Eek. Sorry, all the cat hair everywhere. Let's see. I need something cheetah print. So maybe like a second tank top. Sort of that cheetah print. He loves his asymmetry, so maybe cheetah on one side. Or maybe like diagonal or something. Calm down. Calm down. Kelio, I didn't even stab you to death in the prison, okay? All I did was just make sure you couldn't get up. I wanted to get out. Okay, you didn't want it bad enough. Dude, I love that. He's so him, you know? That's Red Wing for you. Like, get you a man who could do both. Right. I love it. So fun. I'll shade in a little bit. I want to block in some of these values a little bit more too. Awesome. Just a hair, just a hair. And I love those waist chains. I think they are so fun. He'll have one too. Let's see. And he just loves dressing like this. It's just fun. Let's see. And does he swing that way? Sure. But he just loves dressing up. I think it's just so nice. Let's see. Skirt. More accessories. Let's see. And we'll map out his eyes. I always do those last because, like, if I do them first, they're going to be all I focus on. He doesn't have the eyebrow notch because it's hard to add traditional. And would it be Red Wing if one of his eyebrows wasn't lifted? I don't think so. Oh, fantastic. I love when his pupils are really small. Calm down. Oh, he's so sweet. Let's see. Does Gyaro have heavy blush? Can we add the heavy blush? See, this one he'll have a hoop earring plus the pom-pom. And that'll be what Keelio rips out later. That's so funny. And eyebrow piercing, yes. I'd love for him to have like the industrial up top. And then I love hoop cartilage piercings. I have one. Much like Red Wing, I love the asymmetry. I don't write Red Wing to have the same things in common with me. I bend myself to be more like him. I feel like people should not be scared of dressing outside their gender binary. Like, as long as you feel cute, it's fine, right? Like, just have fun. Just have fun. They're clothes. So long as you're dressing appropriate, you're respectful, you're kind with your outfit, just have fun. That's awesome. Draw the two boys soon for TikTok. Oh my baddies. I don't know. Keely as a baddie would be really interesting. Spider-Man and Deadpool. That would be so fun. When I first started this series, that's what people were saying was like, "Oh, this is just Spider-Man and Deadpool." And at the time, I was like, "I'm gonna stop this series. If they're too much like one thing, then I don't feel original." And that was so heartbreaking. But now I have such a soft spot for like blue and red characters that I'm like, that is so fun. So yeah, Spider-Man and Deadpool would be so fun. Plan on dressing up as Keela. What? That is so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've met anyone who has cosplayed as Keelio before. My friend's son cosplayed as Red Wing. And it's so sweet. He had like the cardboard outfit. It's so cute. Great animated short idea. The spy infiltration mission based on SpongeBob. That's No Lady. Or the slumber party. Fake out gag. Featuring female version of Red Wing who wasn't actually Red Wing. Dude, I love that one. Okay, yeah, screenshot taken. It will happen. Oh my gosh. You guys are so golden with these. He took Bea's lip plumper. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. That's going to be fantastic. Yeah. Right. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. Okay. I think he's pretty good to go. I know there's always that like lace thing up top. He's so sassy. So goofy. Oh my gosh. Red Wing, you icon. Fabulous. I'll add a little K in here. He's got to rock his homie. He's got to show the world so that he can further embarrass Kilio. Oh, how wonderful. Kai and Jay from Ninjago. I get that so often. So often. And I'm not mad. I'm never mad. I don't think I could ever possibly ever be mad. But I get that comment so often, and now I wanna watch Ninjago so bad, I'm so curious. Love drawing the 2 boys and making content for them. Dude, I'm so happy, Amy, that is so kind. I love hearing about that. That means so much to me, and I love seeing the content you do. It's so thoughtful and genuine and spectacular. I look forward to it all the time. Thank you so much for always making cool content of my comic. It's so nice. Post them online. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Love to see it. Calm down. OMG, calm down. He needs like the heavy eyes up top. Oh, and the eye makeup down here. Okay, fantastic. Fabulous. I love it. Oh, it's looking awesome. Gonna be Red Wing. Whoa. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. I love that. That'd be so magical. I don't condone posting yourself online as a minor. Otherwise, like, I'd love to see the outfit, but just knowing that someone is cosplaying as Kelio, someone's cosplaying as Red Wing, that is so awesome. That is so fun. Give him his little face down here. Oh, he's so cute. He's just a little guy. He's just doing his thing. So cute. Oh my gosh. I've suddenly worn outfits based off of Red Wing Kelio for school before. Oh my gosh. That's so rad. Oh, that is so epic. That's so cool. Whenever I wear my outfits, I'm like, this is what Red Wing would wear out of my wardrobe. So that makes me happy to do. But gosh, I don't own anything as red as I want Red Wing to have. I'm gonna keep his gloves on. He's a very hands-off kind of guy. Um, that way, but he loves his gloves. It gives him like comfort. Sweet. I shall finish this post probably later. I do want to map out. Dude, it's so iconic. Thank you for these ideas. Let's see. We'll draw some more later as well. Want to map out at least some of the shadows for the next upcoming chapter. Made a Kelio bracelet from Straw Buzz. Never taken it off. What? That is so sweet. I'm so in love with that. That is so powerful. Oh, so cool. Let's see. This is. Let's see. We won't make this Aquario. I forgot the colors of the people in the boat or in the car itself. Let's see. What color were these? We'll do. Oh, she kind of was like the color. Oh no. Let's make it this guy. Awesome. Dude, me too. Thank you for these requests. I love the Gyara Red Wing. He's so iconic. So fabulous. Keely will be like sarcastically, wow, I'm sure nobody will know it's the hero of flats. Thanks, kiddo. You know what? And that's why Keely's there to help Red Wing like kind of be smart with his choices of garment, you know? See, I'm gonna make this can more orange. Red Wing's a big fan of orange soda. I want that for him. Let's see, and this will turn low opacity, but we won't get rid of the blue hue underneath, so we can maintain like that like metallic look. It'll just be a little bit more navy. Awesome. That is so fun. Red Wing being a pirate. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. If you ever post that, you have to tag me. That is so rad. I'm most active on the Red Wing social media. Let's see, I'll do this one. Instead of my main name Instagram. That one I'm trying to like keep quiet until I'm ready with Blood Moon Orchids, which is a different project. More horror, different universe than Red Wing. But it's fun. It's a good one. And one. Suggestion is using primary URL. Is How's the stream for you guys? Is it okay? YouTube saying it's lagging in some way using the primary URL. Weird. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're looking forward to it. It's got like monsters, it's like vampire hunts. Really sweet. It's really sweet. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yay, thank you. So long as it's still streaming, that's perfect. Oh yay. Okay, great. It's just doing like a glitchy kind of thing. So I'm like conscious. Close these out. Okay. Uh, I need to update this. So Red Wing will get a different fit in the future. Um, not sure how different, but I gotta update this so it matches him a little bit better. And then mouth. Everybody has the same kind of colored mouth and colored tongue, except maybe a future villain. Let's see, there we go. I'll add this in. Okay, cool. Get rid of course. Yes, I'll leave this up. I'll probably color it in later and post it on Instagram. It's so iconic. And if you have any more requests for different outfits, that would be so fun. Dude, thank you. I'm so proud of this series. It is so, gosh, it really is like my magnum opus. Like, I'm so excited for Blood Moon Orchids. It is so gritty. It has an aesthetic I've been really loving develop. Um, but it's not Keelio and Red Wing, if that makes sense, you know? But this series, there's going to be a total of about 32 to 34 books, two of which I'm not sure if I want to like scrunch or anything. Red Wing would totally have a sway in his hip if he wore the Gyro outfit as this guy. Oh, dude, he would love it. He would love just strutting as much as possible. Oh my gosh, such a fella. Oh my god, dude, I can't thank you guys enough for being here. So like, ask whatever, and I'll share as much as I can without spoiling it too much. Ready for let's see. What's something to share? Um gosh, we see young Bea and young Red Wing coming up soon. I think one of my assistants has to fill this one in. I gotta fill this one in. I want her sweater to be like this. Maybe not so bright. Um in the wolves method of showing their faces, because you'll probably notice a lot of the wolves don't have their masks down. They only have their mask down when it's someone they either completely trust or plan on taking out. And right now, Bea at this point of her life is thinking about like she does not care about the safety of Red Wing at all. So that's why her face is showing here. Also, I just wanted a cute reason to like show her sweet little face. So there's that one. But gosh, you do meet Red Wing's ex soon. In Kisscott. So there's that one. What's another one? Can't think of nothing. What are some things y'all want to know? So curious. Yes, Red Wing has a single X. I can't believe you guys know Glitch Silver. Oh my gosh. I think they'll have a slightly different design. Slightly different. Because as I designed this Red Wing version, he has two little shoulder pads that are very similar to Glitch Silver's. So I think they're going to have like a little bit of a different one. So believe it or not, he has game. It's horrible. It's terrible game. The way him and his ex worked out is not his best moment. But it's a fun one. Interesting. I'm so delighted when they finally debut this character. I don't want to give away too much. I want to keep it very, very vague. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's like it. Let's see if I can block this one out. There's some other things. Trying to think. Any questions about things that currently happened? Let's see, the Blight Crypt. I'm trying to think about that one. I should have came in more prepared with like things I can share. Uh, Redwing and Lily do meet. They definitely do. And it's got to happen, you know. And as we've seen, they have so much in common. Will there be any more heroes that Redwing and Keely will encounter? Absolutely. Oh, yes. So, with every prison involved, there is sort of a hero that helps represent that. So, like Bijo with Sloth. Bijo is the opposite of Sloth when he's giving it his all. That's why the prison affected him so much, was because he's always worried as he's always compared to Romulus and stuff. So that own discouragement that he fears is coming from his center makes him more slothful. Uh Not extremely so, but that's just how he correlates to that prison. Um, Other heroes. The next hero, they'll definitely meet Patchwork, the hero of Kiscott, as well as two uh two others. Yes, two others for sure. There's the hero of Asimodeus, which is way later. Um, and there's the hero of oh my gosh. I think it's Parboil, the fisherman, I think. No, they meet maybe that one. Maybe that's one of the heroes I'm not sure if I should debut or not. There's the hero of Asimodeus and then the hero of oh my gosh, Velvet Rose, the center capital. Um, so they meet canonically two other heroes. There's one I'm just not sure if they should meet or not. It's I don't know. See, oh, the shadows were blue. I'm gonna make these ones extra blue. But that one I'm not too sure. Does Red Wing's eyes glow in the dark like a glow stick? You know what? Yeah, now they do. Yeah, they do now. I imagine they glow kind of like how blue eyes glow. Like, you know that Miley Cyrus meme where they're just like super like headlights? That's what I imagine Red Wing's eyes can be like sometimes. Like when he stared at Bea, let's see. And whenever you guys probably notice now, I make the print format first and then I adjust everything to be scroll format. Um, so like making this one was really fun. His eyes tend to just glow like that. Um, that's not special effect. His eyes could just do that. They just do that because it's cool. Whatever gives him more aura, he could just do. Kind of like when you take a picture in the dark with a flashlight. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's him completely. In like a modern AU, Red Wing's eyes would be like a very bright, what would you call it? Like bright brown color, very, very light. Because that'd be the closest color naturally to red. So his eye color is very unnatural, even for this world where people can be named Kelio and Bea. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna darken these lines too. Okay, cool. Like cat eyes, completely. Oh yes. Yeah. So to answer your question, Mr. JT, JP, canonically two heroes. One I'm just not sure about. There's like a whole book I'm thinking about just like opting out of doing and just because it feels too like ba dum, you know. Um, I'm thinking that one will just be like I don't know, maybe just like, and then this happened, just to kind of move forward. But is that rushing? You know, so that's one of my conundrums right now in the writing stage. See, I forgot the opacity of this one. That's okay. I'm gonna like keep it here. Red Wing would probably go to an aura battle. Dude, him versus Mink, I feel like was synonymous to like a rap or like a dance battle. Um, who won? Who lost? You decide. And low key, yeah, Red Wing made it out. He classically won. I think Red Wing Mink won the majority of points in that one. She's so goaded. I'll miss her. We won't see her for a long time, but well, gotcha sing battle. That one, oh my gosh, totally. Oh, that's a good one. I love that. I try to do these in one go. Oh, that came out good. Okay, cool. Happy with this one. Couple areas a little messy, but that's all right. Autism versus ADHD. I know. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that's the fellas. That's them, all right. Oh, they're so fun. They're just little fellows. They just do their both. They just do their best. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. New spinoff ending episode? I don't know. Gosh, so much to do today. Got this one. Uh this one I think needs more colors too. For anybody who just seen this one, this is one extra where Bea is like commissioning Aquario to fight Kelio and not really like try to kill him. And then this is when Bea is 16, Red Wing is 12, and then he steals Bijou's journal um, as extra info. That one I feel like will be a print exclusive and Patreon exclusive when it's all finished, which is why I don't mind showing you guys it now for sure. So thank you for joining the stream, little extra extra. But this one will be debuted as an actual chapter. I love this. Dude, I love the spin-offs too. They're so fun. One I have to try to continue doing is gosh, what's it? The acting AU. Like that was one I thought I'd commit more to, and then other things just came to mind. Um, the editor to this series, Joshua, he had a brilliant idea with the acting AU, and he suggested doing. You guys know the movie Bolt? Raise that dog, and he thinks everything is real. That should be Red Wing, he says, and just have that as the acting you, like, yeah, Red Wing, yeah, we'll get Beetle next time. Don't worry. It's like that's my favoriteest thing now is just Bolt Red Wing. So maybe when we continue, remember Bolt, when we continue the acting AU, that'll be what happens. It's so cute as children, except for Red Wing. Dude, Red Wing sucks sometimes. Got just singing battle of everyone we've seen so far. I need the two emo songs where everyone's like, whoa, so emo. Oh, that's brilliant. That's so good. Totes them entirely. I agree. Also, right? It's such a good movie, such a good one. So Red Wing's like, yeah, man, the rebellion's nearby. We gotta stop from Kelio. And Kelio's like, yeah, man. Stay in your trailer, you'll be fine. So maybe for the acting AU, that could be something to try. Let's see, cast shadow just a little bit underneath. Maybe I'll get rid of this one. And I don't want to have like a heavy bag under Kelio's eyes, but I don't want it so two-dimensional. So I'll add a little light shadow with like a 3-point tool. Fabulous. Maybe a little right here. Okay, awesome. Dude, Bolt was so good. Oh my gosh. Realistically, if there was like a Bolt AU, gosh, I don't know. Bijou's got to be in it. Bijou's got to be, oh my gosh, what's his name? Rhino. Such a cool guy. So sweet. Dude, is so good. Loved the whole thing. 10 out of 10 movie. If you guys aren't familiar with it at all, it's so good. Go watch Bolt. We're gonna be like, you ready for an adventure? Keely's the rhino. Paws his neck. Starving. Oh my gosh. That's gonna happen. Dude, mister, you are on a roll with these animation ideas. Oh my gosh. That one for sure. For sure. Adding it to my to-do list. Oh, that's awesome. What pony? What pony would they be? I don't know. I've not consumed that. Never consumed it. No, I've watched a few episodes before, but not not enough to retain anything. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Red Wing's one that would be fast. I think that's the one that flies. I'm not sure. Um, and Kelio would probably be one that could fly, but chooses not to due to trauma reasons. He does not like being in the air. I think Red Wing as Rainbow Dash. Oh, that's a good. Huh, because that's the fast one, right? She's like all speedy and stuff. I mean, Dash is in her name, so I imagine something with wings. I'll add this into sweet. Mix of Rainbow Dash and Rarity. Oh, the fancy one. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good one. Yeah, I don't know much about it at all, but she's my favorite. She's so pretty. Keelio's stamp, the mark, the cutie mark, would be the paper lanterns. I think that'd be sweet. Or is that too much? Is that too like too hateful to him? He's such a sweet guy, but he could be such a stinker. So I don't know. I'm not as regretful putting him through these things. He's so selfish sometimes, but we don't see that too much. Red Wing and Bijo. Oh, awesome. I love that y'all love Bijo too. He's so sweet. He'll come back when we least expect it. That's the spoiler for Bijo. He'll come back when we've almost completely forgotten about him. When it's like, oh, there's no chance Bijo's gonna show up here. He'll be there. He'll be there. Let's see. And that's gosh. I think the spoilers I have for now. Trying to think of another. Bijo comes back, Meek comes back briefly. Bale returns as a recurring character for a hot minute. Lily, oh yes. She's gonna join Team Red Wing. And she's gonna do her best. She's gonna do quite a bit. I want her more contributing to the plot instead of just like Keelio's girlfriend. So that's something I've reworked a lot in this version to make it feel more like a three-dimensional character. Please make more Bijo edits. I know, more Bijo. Do I have anything Bijo? I don't think so. Should we draw Bijo today? What should he wear? Lily's anger in one. I think I get what you mean. Totally, totally. Yes. Latest chapters. I'm so glad you like the latest ones. Yes. Oh my gosh. It felt so back to back. I did get a comment about like someone not believing that Red Wing was taken out so easily, but he did just get like poisoned. And although he can recover well, he's low-key hungover. And then he did not expect double barrel punch to the face. So I'm hoping that can help like explain it'll be addressed later, faux show. But that's one of the things I was like, I want to address that one before it becomes too like Red Wing would never tolerate this kind of thing. Let's see. More in the hair, I think, for Keelio. Said it before my comment was finished. That's okay. Apologize better. That's so funny. You guys are so aggressive. Let each other breathe. That's so funny. Really Bijo maxing in the chat. A lot of haters right here. I'll add in some curve and through some emotions because another comic. Your main ship is getting divorced. No. Is it one of those where you feel like they'll come together? It was like a misunderstanding that miscommunication stuff. That's a good one. Broad answer to a question: yes, yes. If you like metal or rock, something to put out for ideas as ambience. Shinonuma, the one. Deri's Beauty of Annihilation. Oh, from Call of Duty. Sick. Okay, perfect. Can do. Thank you, dude. See, this one I want to be like heavy on the shadows here. There we go. Yeah, I'll definitely give that one a listen. I listen to I'm listening more Trivium lately. Falling in Reverse. Ice Nine Kills was like my favorite band forever, and then they sort of switched to something a little bit more like against what I believe in. So I'm not as huge a fan anymore. I still listen to the songs that I do have by them. Like the Scary Movie stuff is really fun. Let's see. Strawbuzz is always making fun of me. What? What? Gaslighting everyone? Lil bro. Oh man, fighting words. Oh. Let's get along. Fight it. I know. Ooh. Very what's it called? There's like a ship name for Bijo and Red Wing someone made. I don't ship it, but, I see it, I see it. It just has, like, the essence, the aura right now. Just see. I don't think anyone pays too much attention to shadows on, like, the very bottom of the page, but, like, I want it to feel finished. I want it to feel like every panel can sort of, like, be its own. A civil conversation. Listen to Gary Redwing. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's not that deep. Oh, see, he's so full of wisdom when he wants to be. Yeah, that's a popular ship. I think it's the angry versus or like the rage baiter versus the raged or the baited, Right now. It's full of air. Oh, ooh, colorful fighting words. Full of air, not wisdom. Ooh, ooh. I feel like this is such a low tolerance for this paint bucket tool. But yeah, Bijo Red Wing's a popular ship. Um, there's a smaller ship where people like Bea and Red Wing. I see them more as like problematic siblings, personally, but I'm for it. Number one Red Wing hater. I'm here for it. Honestly, like, he sucks. I hate him, but dude, it's Red Wing. Look at him. He's just a little guy. He doesn't know anything. He's been through so much. And we should but I hate him so much. He's just a guy. Number one Red Wing Glazer. Oh, that's awesome. Didn't no, it was something else, I think. Look at like the smirk. Oh, he got a shade in his mouth too. Yeah, he's such a little guy. Little cheek. Sweet, sweet. Dark side versus I know, that's so funny. The beef in the chat is frying me. That's awesome. But Bicho, he didn't mean to he didn't do anything really. Red Wing was just like, this is so easy. You give me such a reaction. I think Red Wing attracts people that he can get a really easy like reaction out of. So Keelio, Def, um, Bijo, absolutely. I'll do like a I'll do like a quick shading here. And then maybe like, oops, delete that one. All right, cool. My OC's waifu got no scoped right after having their child. How do you? Okay, what's the difference between like majorly died and then like kind of died afterwards? Is that something that is possible? Can you only kind of die, or is that just more like the aura? The aura was chopped. Let's see, shade under the lip, under the chin. Yeah, if you guys have your own web comics, drop them in there. I'd love to read them later. And if you're nervous about starting your own webcomic, look at I don't want to encourage it, but look at my first version of Red Wing. It was different, very unique art style. I was trying to figure things out. I was still where was I doing that one? I was like end of high school into college with that one, and then I stopped. Um, don't like liars. Just to let you know, every time you say Keelio, my friend on call won't stop saying Keelio. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. That is really Red Wing maxing, actually. I'm not even sorry. That's such a Red Wing thing to do. It's like she died, but she's an alien. So her wife brought her back to life, but her memory was sacrificed and is locked away in her mind somewhere. So she doesn't know her. Oh, that hurts. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I hate the memory wipe stuff. It's so good. It hurts so well, but it's so sad. How do you have a full wife that you don't remember? I'd be faking it like, whoa, my spouse. Hello. Of course I remember our anniversary. You're here, and I am too, like, just make it happen. That's so funny. Even though this guy's like a background character, I'm trying to be more thoughtful with my background characters. Um, that's something I did not do in the first version of the series. Keelio mentioned. That's so sweet. You know what? Just for that, Red Wing's gonna say that canonically. Someone's gonna talk about Keelio, and he's gonna interrupt with that. And that's gonna be all for uh who was that? Strawbuzz? Yes. Strawbuzz, that's for you. Beejo will be like, yeah, so Keelio said Keelio mentioned. So good. I love that. Right? And that's for you completely. It wasn't Strawbuzz? No? And so she ends up getting convinced. And so she ends up getting convinced she's a bad guy. And her wife, Phantom, had to fight her since she's a hero. That's so sad. Oh, they gotta work harder about curing this memory. Dude, if that's a webcomic, I would read the life out of that. Just start. Just start your comic. You can always start again. Like, take that away from this stream, other than Gyaru Red Wing. We've made some very wonderful, like, pieces of art together. Another thing to take away is just start your webcomic. Just go for it. It'll be fantastic. You guys can do it. It's your story, you know. No one else can feel it for you. No one can let it in. It's good for you. Good for you to create. Awesome. I need a Bijo drawing. I want to make him. What should he be doing? Let's draw Bijo. What should he be up to today? I've not drawn my goated champion in a minute. Right? I'd read that too. So let me finish this background guy real fast. He has no name. That's why his speech bubble's in gray. I'll do this one. I read that as FNAF, and now I'm just imagining Red Wing as Bonnie. Ugh. Got the ears. That's my boy. Red Wing as Pico. Oh, what? That's so fun. Okay, groovy. Yeah, I'll check that out. That seems so sweet. Can't decide. Should we just draw like, golly. I don't know. What should Bijo wear? What do we think of in the chat today? We have him in a suit before. We've seen him in his work clothes. You know what? I'm going to draw him in an outfit I've always been meaning to draw him in. It's going to be one of those, like... It's got his braid. Oh, he's just a guy. He goes to sleep with his earrings on, which is not smart. I love when his hair's down. We gotta draw him with his hair down more often. Gotta draw our goats in these outfits. Oh, that's my... He's so eepy. He's just a little guy. He's got the stripes. Just a little guy. He's got the stripes. Oh, he's so sweet. The bad posture. Because he's always hunched over all those dang books. Sheet in his hairs. Bijo would definitely have bad back posture. The only saving grace is that he teaches while standing up. And let's see, I'm gonna shade this in a little more. And that's what helps him protect his posture. Otherwise, past that, he's just kind of like hunched over and stuff. And Red Wing keeps him fit, you know, keeps him on edge, you know. Ooh, updates on Blood Moon. Actually, I got some good ones. Two different stories I'm either ready to write or illustrate. One of them's already being written. That's so fun, Amy. Keep working on it, man. That is awesome. Bijo lore drop. What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything. Anything about Bijo. He got his slippers. So some updates on Blood Moon Orchids. That one, I am making the so they fight the Vampire King, the Blood Moons, and I'm animating that scene to help pitch it as like a conceptual idea to an agent. And as soon as I'm done working on it, it'll be pitched. But by then, it means some changes for Red Wing. And so I'm just trying to see like how my career can expand while still maintaining Red Wing's like constant schedule. Because I love this series. I don't want to abandon it by any means. But Blood Moon Orchids has a little bit more of like a sellable premise. So those are some updates with Blood Moons. Do I have? I think I have the storyboards for that one. I can show for sure. Oh, you can't make anything out. No, this is for Blood Moon Orchids. I'm animating and pitching, I think 7, I think it was 10 pages total is what I would need to do. You can't make out anything. Oh, I love my storyboards. They're so secret. On his teenage years, dumb, silly interactions with Red Wing. It's a fight on site. Bijo jokes about Red Wing showing up once a month, and then Red Wing being red. There was a time when Bijo would just call Red Wing like his cycle. You know, it was like a little jab. I remember that one. Let's see. I thought that was goofy. His teenage years. I don't think Bijo ever needed braces. I think that's one of his things. Where's my Bijo content? If you think of another outfit for Bijo, let me know. I'm scheduled to stream for another hour. Let's see. And then after that, I don't know how to restart the stream because I have a meeting with an editor after this one, unfortunately. But I'd love to continue streaming in the future, maybe on like the weekends or something. That could be fun. And then I'll actually have music. That would be groovy. Oh, let me actually share while I draw. Let's see. More on Bijo. His favorite color, I think, is orange. His favorite bugs are Luna moths. And he does not like mayonnaise. I did like a whole character thing on him like a while ago, and all I remember is like the food stuff. Sheila, if the vids, if she approves. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. That'd be so rad. Taking out. Yes, yes. Amy used to take storyboards before even knowing what it was. That is so cool. Man, that's how you get better at art. You just like do stuff, you know? And I know that's so vague, but it really does help just doing things. It was awesome. A little shadow under his nose. I feel like this ear is so far away, but I already colored it in, so it's fine. It's gonna be there. This right here. Yeah, I think those are all the fun facts about Bijo. Um, is there anything we should do for him? Should we decide today some things about Bijo? He can whistle. His cardio is awful. Princely Bijo. Prince Bijo. I feel like he'd be so humble with his crown. It'd be almost like tiara-esque. Prince Bijo. It reminds me of like the princes at like on like Fruits Basket, you know, where it's just like the handsomest boy in school. And then the underclassman Red Wing showed up. Funny part is, Sistrabas, when I first started screen recording on the first RP of ours, I was getting attacked by a monster and it made me scream in a Keelio way. That's just a Keelio type situation to find yourself in. It's just getting attacked by a monster. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh my gosh, that's so him. It was ear piercing. This is such a Keelio Red Wing interaction right now anyway. She was like, "Yeah, I screamed so loud." And I was like, "Yeah, you hurted me actually. You hurted me really hard upon my ears." That's so fun. The whole cast is Oron Host Club. What? Tamaki easily. Easily. Uh gosh. Maybe Bea and Lily as the twins just because 'cause they're so similar in design. But I don't know. I don't think they met the characters well. I'll have to I guess it's just a sign to rewatch it. I guess. That's a good one. Let's see. Put this here. Um, gosh, I'm trying to think of some other spoilers I can give without giving too much away. You meet Red Wing's ex. We meet Vale. In the next book, there are no new characters in the next book, but there is a character we have not seen in a while coming back. And they're there for a hot minute to help stretch the plot. Let's see. I think the most time consuming part of this entire process is doing the shadows. I hire assistants to do the flatting because it can get really tedious after a while. Um, but the part I think I dislike the very, very, very most is adding the shadows. But I trust myself to do it, you know. But I need to hire someone else to do this. It's so time consuming. Let's look at shading. Honestly, cell shading is definitely the way to go. What I'm doing here by just like mapping out the shadows. And then afterwards, I set it all to multiply. And the fill is at like 54% is like my typical for this one. And then actually, see, we'll be able to finish this shading method in just a second once I finish this last panel. And then after that, I'll show you guys how I finish like rendering. I usually have the backgrounds first before I finish rendering, but I definitely want this more. I could use the backgrounds later. The backgrounds are gonna be definitely copied and pasted from like this panel, I think. Most likely. Can I have it? Oh, yay! I'm so smart and kept the backgrounds on one layer. Fantastic. I have a total of 3 assistants right now. Um, and all of them are for flatting. And what that is, if anybody doesn't know, is adding in the flat colors. So I provide them the lines and then I give them the colors of the characters, like what we saw earlier with the flats of let's see. Keelio and Red Wing. So I give them like these, and then my assistants grab like the skin for Keelio, and then just like drop that in kind of thing. So I have 3 assistants to do those because I have lots of details with these girls. Which reminds me, as I promised, Red Wing's new outfit will have 6 million belts, canonically. And yeah, there was a few applicants I had during the screening process who wanted to be line art assistants. I just don't have the budget for that right now. I'm so focused on paying off my bills and stuff. Let's see, maybe like a smaller one. Keelio's a trigger word to my friend. You must. Oh, Keelio mentioned. Yeah. Oh, he's such a little guy. Watching those rants on TikTok. Oh, you're so sweet, Stravas. I love that. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love rambling. Let's see. I try not to too much, but times like this is nice, you know? And I could always talk about my series, dude. I have like a big cup of water and some coffee. I've only sipped it like twice. Not my mouth is even dry. We do need like Family Guy funny clips rolling in the back as well. Next time for sure. I'll definitely have it set up better. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how. And I can't. Oh, you can remove timeout. What? Oh, I'm not messing with that. No. This is baby's first stream. I'm not posting anything. We'll play with that later. No, I promise I won't. I promise I won't. I don't know. I don't know how, and I don't want to. I don't wanna test it out on you guys. Talking about something I like, I can ramble with my friends' ears out. That is so fun. See, and having a good friend that can listen, the listen friend. Kilo is definitely a listener. Red Wing is definitely the rambler. Initially, when they first met, definitely not. The tables have turned. And now Red Wing's like, I had a dream, um, that I made ice cream and you didn't like it. And then Keelio would be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dream Me didn't like it. He would play along. He's such a good guy. Awesome. No, I promise, no timeout, no timeout. I didn't know I could do that, but that is really handy to know that I can, or like I know the controls too now. Just in case. This chat is very kind. No baddies in here. Awesome. I love reading your guys' comments. They're so fun. Oh my gosh, and they're just so thoughtful. Oh, I love it. They truly make my day. I don't know this person trust. Oh, easily, yes. Definitely didn't know about the missing Red Wing keychain incident. So don't forget, message me on Etsy. We'll make it happen. We'll get you that Red Wing keychain photo. And I will plan this out a little. Let's see. I only tell truth. This guy only tells lies. Oh, wonderful. That is so handy. I'm so glad I could trust you on this one. You definitely wouldn't lie. They're crazy. Oh, kittens, you're so nice. Oh, I love you guys too. It truly makes my day. It's awesome. Oh, love you too. You guys are great. Oh. Last time I dreamed I was a bottle of ketchup and you were mustard, which is weird because usually you're mayonnaise in my dreams. Why do you suppose that is? That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Implying that he dreams of Keelio as what was it, mayonnaise? That's so sweet. All right, perfect. Now we're at the point where I have my flats, I got my shadows, and I have my lines mapped out. But I'm seeing that I don't have my lines merged underneath. So I'm going to duplicate my lines and merge them with my flats. So now I have a better blend of it on top. I've duplicated it as well. Because see how I have like this weird like transparent pixelization? If I duplicate and then merge, it flattens out a lot better. So now when I select all my flats, invert it, and delete, now my shadows fit flush against the inside of my flats. So at this point, I'll duplicate everything just to have as a reference. Lines ref, shadows ref, and then flats ref for future me, who just needs to know what color I used at this point. Actually, flats I need to adjust because in this area, I'm using the typical colors, where in this boats or in this car scene, they are a little bit more purple. Like, let's compare real fast. Sorry, dying 12-year-old Red Wing. Go somewhere else. See how Keelio's skin tone is like a little bit more purple? So I want to make his skin a little bit more purple and a touch of blue so that they're almost identical. So get rid of that. So now everything has a touch of purple. And now I can duplicate this flat so that I know that this is more of like that bluish hue I want to use. Multiply. Let's see. Oops. I'll clean up anywhere that has like stray pixels. I feel like his hair should be a little darker in the back. Dude, I grow wings. I get rabies. I get totally normal when I see someone posting Red Wing content. I did not think my series would get so popular. And I'm so excited. That's all I ever really wanted was for people to read my comic and enjoy it and do fan stuff of it. I love that. I eat that up. So definitely a couple of contests will be coming soon. Likely after I get paid. As well as Keelio plushies. Hopefully before Christmas is when the campaign will start for that one. That's the goal, timeline wise. That's so awesome. We decided how about Bijo if he had an emo phase. I feel like he had the emo dark academia phase. You know, with like oh my gosh, what's a good dark academia? Like a not quite Harry Potter, but he definitely had that kind of phase. Um, he still leans into a little bit of the dark academia with like the pants and the outfit, but he would wear maybe a little bit more black at the time. Maybe not super emo, no makeup, no painted nails, no belt loops or anything. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm vibing with. Um, contribute. I love seeing your guys' posts about it. It's so fun. Oh, like cool dry weight. Yes. Ah, he would wear that so well. Emo Bijou would be so cool. I'm gonna finish this flatting real fast and then we'll draw Emo Bijou. So my fill is gonna be at 54%. And then I take everything and copy it so that I only have the areas that my shadows cover. So that when I lock that in, my color is still set to my shadow color. See, if I were to color everything in, I'm only coloring like the shades. I hit multiply and I set that to like 20%. So now I'm only adding extra value to areas that have shadows already. So I want to push Kelio a little bit further out of the scene. And then I'll put this here, a little in the back. So now my shadows have like a soft gradient to them. I like this effect. It works really well. And then when I go back in, I merge them all together. And I go over it again, locking my pixels so that I don't accidentally like blur outwards. Use that little tool right there. And then I'll just go over everything with my shadows a little bit more. This feels fine, but like, yeah, just like a touch. Just so there's a softer gradient in the actual like flat colors. And then add a little shadows here. Still at 20% on my brush. Digital artist or traditional artist job. No, nonsense. I was that way as well. And then I had to get Photoshop for college, and then it just worked out. And it's just so much tidier. I spent a lot less on materials. Okay, and now that I have my values in, before I go in with my what do you call it? Like my overlays and stuff, I'm going to start coloring in the line art. So now it's like a softer blue. It's like a really dark, rich blue. Color theory. Oh, we should do like a color theory stream sometime. Oh, let's see. There's a little pocket right here. I want to get rid of. Little Nouveau style right there. Awesome. And just this touch of blue will soften the harsh dark values of the line art. Let's see. You know, I'll make all of Kelio purple. I definitely will. Oh my gosh, for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely have like a stream about like how to choose colors for your characters. That could be so sweet. Are my eyes deceiving me? Oh, fantastic. Oh, absolutely. Will do. Awesome. And now that I have all of this nice color for my characters, I want to duplicate these lines that have the blue on them just so I have them. I know I have this line ref already duplicated, but I like adding another. And then I'll combine these. So now all my flats are together. And then I will go with linear dodge, whatever this light color is. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's like this blue hue at like 10%. I think 25 probably be better. Yeah. And then this is where I start adding in all the highlights to the hairs. Over like the shadows too. Just like a little to add some texture. His freckles. Okay, I got a method for when I forget his freckles after like the you call it the shading and stuff. And there. Just like generally where the light source is. And just adding a little texture into the shadows works really well. Okay, awesome. Got a little bit more. Sweet. I like using a pen tip that's smaller than the line work. So my line work is at 4 pixels and this highlight one is at 3. It makes it feel more subtle, softer. It's not quite obvious that the highlights are there until you see them, until you're like looking. Okay, awesome. Now, if I already added such like, I know it's subtle, but just like, okay, awesome. Now, if I already added such like, I know it's subtle, but just like the soft gradient on Keelio's face, I can go back to his freckles and set them to multiply at like 60%. So that no matter the tint, I feel like they're still a little light, too high. There we go. Like they're a little subtle, but now they blend in well without needing to select new colors. So this happens a lot whenever I'm coloring him in, especially Keelio. His freckles, I always forget. So I'll upload and then like re-upload again. See, Amy says, I usually focus on the only aim game. Says I only focus on whether or not lighting is warm or cool to help with the tone and then ask myself where the light is coming from to get a general idea. That is fantastic. That is definitely a big brain way to map out where your colors go. But since my colors or since my characters are in a room that I already know will have this blue as a primary light source, then the flat colors will also have a tint of blue. Let's see, no multiply. I'll get rid of this one right here. Awesome. And now that I have my duplicated line work layer, what I'm going to do are, you know what? Maybe not yet. I'm going to go back to my flats and then add in an overlay of the super bright blue. And just kind of lighten anywhere those areas really meet the light source. Let's see, I'll make it a little bit more saturated actually. For Keelio, it just felt a little bit too washed out. I want to prioritize everywhere that my shadows are not actually, without losing too much information visually. There you go. See how soft Red Wing looks now? So nice. Drawing my Adopt Me pets as humans are so much fun. That is fun, but use it as a warm-up. Start on your story, dude. Where's your webcomic at? Collab win, man. Gotta make it happen. Stop typing. Too saturated here. Do something like that. Sweet. Just anywhere areas face the light source. Red does not react well to a blue overlay. That's something I find with Red Wing a lot. So that one I almost have to go with like normal setting for the brush. And then just dropping it in. Awesome. And at this point, I do want to add in his... just not upload it. It's just not upload. Yeah, excuses. Start it. You gotta do it. Working on the storyboard. Okay, that's not bad. That's cool. Thank you so much for chilling with us, Mr. JP. Thank you so much for praying, man. It matters a lot to me. Starting to learn. I will. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. Can do. Thank you so much for joining us. You have a great weekend. I'll see you around. My favorite OC. I want to say Red Wing only because I have not drawn Veil yet, as repeatedly as I've drawn Red Wing. Let's see, I'm gonna map out this too. We need his the bands on his outfit. Yeah. Red Wing easily, but Veil, like her hair, dude. I designed her for a project in college, and I was like, this is the tightest thing ever. Like, this is cool. This is cool. And then I kept her as a character. Though she does need some redesigning, just like a little, so that she matches the universe better. Oh, easily Red Wing. Look at him. He's so fun. Oh, this is too large. Just like he has just one band. You know, I'll just draw over it. Okay, cool. Okay. This, I want to have his, what's it called? His gladiator. When I first made Red Wing, he, oops, it was really popular to have like gladiator shoes. And I read this comic that had like a background, super throwaway character that had the gladiator shoes. And I'm like, that looks so cool. And that's where Red Wing's, like leg bands came from. I don't know where it is. Randomly drew my main character in math class one day and was like, wait, what if he's albino? Right? That's just what happens. That's a character designing process. Just the paper and pencil drawing? What? Really? No. You can't see the screen? Like, let's see. Let me try again. Like this one? Yeah, it says it's sharing now. For mine, it shares okay. Are you guys just seeing like paper and pencil still? See now? Oh my gosh. Has it been missing this long? For me, it was streaming okay. Whack. Bro, thank you for letting me know. Was it like that for a while? For me, it was showing it okay, but I know my setups might be a little bit different. Alien. Alien. For a while, that's embarrassing. I'm so sorry. My gosh. For me, it showed completely like this as well. So that's weird. 6 minutes. Okay. What was I going through? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm definitely not embarrassed. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Thank you guys so much for letting me know. From here. Oh, I didn't even read it. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just disconnected. Or like mentally. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I know 6 minutes. You know we only have 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I think that's the only time Red Wing. Oh, he needs his black armband. So at this point of the illustration, I start really focusing on any accessories I need. Oh, Red Wing's gonna have his. Thank you, fellas. I so appreciate that. Thank you. Next time will be so much nicer, so much better. Gotta have his logo. I know in the last few chapters I completely flubbed his logo. Let's put it right here too. Like a little right here. So don't look too closely at the last chapter. I gotta go through it, just make sure I have it in there. I know he just has like his usual outfit, but like a super casual clothes. But I want to make sure it's there. And then select these. Thank you guys so much again for being here. It is so awesome. Color dodge, and then I'll turn down the fill so it's not as bright. Awesome. And at this point, I'll pick what panels feel the most personable and iconic, which feels like this top panel, Keelio, and then Red Wing here. So getting rid of my duplicated line art, only those panels have those lines. And what I'm going to do is turn them completely bright blue. Maybe a little bit more bright, like the light source. And then we'll do Keelio, for example. I'm going to add a slight Gaussian, not the box blur, Gaussian blur. I usually go like 2.4 and then set that bad boy to multiply. And now check it out. Keelio has such a like nice juiciness to him. Red Wing too. Before, after. And it just looks so good. So sweet. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Queso. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was going to watch him later today too. Maybe we'll be in the same chat. That'd be so magical. That'd be so sweet. His design, gosh. I made Red Wing's design sort of based off of initially my World of Warcraft character at the time. He was like a rogue with a lot of red. And I love asymmetry. So I was like, oh, he gets one shoulder pad. And I wanted him super excessive because I did not even keep in mind that I'd have to draw Red Wing over and over and over and over again. I just made it that way for fun. We'll do linear dodge, bright blue. Right, thank you. And just kind of mapped out some general ideas. From here, I do want Red Wing to have a little bit of a shine in his eye. And with that subtle blue, it creates just the tiniest hue. It's not even noticeable, but when you like zoom in, now we have some cute little blue into his eye, and that's so nice. Of course. To get more Beejo edges. Yes. Oh, Beejo's a good one. Now I'm curious about like lore dropping. Now I need to know. Please don't. I know what should it be? Oh, actually, he needs multiply. He needs a shadow on his eye. Something like that. I know, I don't know anything else. I don't know anything else about my characters. Let's see, drop it to 80%. He'll have a little shine. He's so happy. And this should be a different color too. The only AIM game says, no joke, I drew my OC's half alien dollar as a teen, as a daughter, as a teen during my Science Olympiad event when I had free time. That is so fun. That's a great way to just start character designing. See, I feel like his blush is too obvious. We gotta make it just a little subtle. And Red Wing blushes at the ears. That's one of his defining traits as well. Very subtle. Very, very subtle. But he blushes at the ears when he's really cute, when he's really flustered. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. See, that's, yeah, fun fact of Red Wing. He's just a little guy. He should have a little shine in his eye here as well. Awesome. Yeah, and minus the background, this page is just about finished. Yeah, he's such a little guy. He just loves when his BFF is so nice. See if we can add in like a little bit of the background. He's such a dude, he's such a simp. Love my boy. Let's see, where could this fit? Probably like here. Yeah, and I gotta add in that atrocious couch. It's like blue. Like right here. Awesome. And a little stroke, and then blur that bad boy, and then he's all done. Actually, probably not. I'll change my mind. Okay, sweet. Yeah, dude, he's so regular about his bestie. He wants everything good and kind for him. A normal amount. Got a little shadow right here. Blue because my light source is blue and there's no other counterbalance to the light. And that's why all the shadows are blue and all the light source is blue. I'll set this to like here. Let's see, sample. Sweet. There we go. Yay. So, oh yeah, that is, yeah. I'm glad you could hear it. Okay, sweet. And now I got the chair. Yay. All right, cool. So it's kind of just returning to that over and over again. With the background, it's just kind of duplicate, copy, paste. Maybe this guy will have like a little glow. Just a tad. Let's see if it works this time. Yeah, it's not bad. It's so subtle. It's almost just not worth adding. I don't dislike it. Maybe. I didn't add it earlier. So is that fine? I feel like that's cool. Devastated. That's so right. There will be a brief hiatus for a minute. As I start doing more, we're gonna draw Bijo emo. As I start working on the next issue, let's do emo Bijo. He's just a little guy. When it becomes famous, you're so nice. Oh gosh, that'd be so sweet. I do want to pitch Red Wing to like editors and stuff for like animations and things, but like, I don't know. That's like a whole nother thing to tackle. And I just want to make my comic and be happy for a minute, just for a minute longer, you know? Yay! Oh my gosh, I'll be looking forward to it. Yay! Oh, fantastic. I love that. Let's see, let's see. I want to add, see, I don't like drawing with the little coil on my hand, but like, maybe I'll do it like this. Emo Bijo. Bijo has a little bit more of like a squarish face, so I do like shaving in the circle a little bit more than usual. His ears are just like a tad bit wider. Danica, oh, that'd be so crazy. That'd be so crazy. That'd be literally so magical. He's got his earrings. His earrings come from, like, a cultural part of Magia, where it's just kind of like, the more educated you are, you get, like, certain earrings. So because he's a doctor, he has doctor earrings, which are completely optional to wear, but it's more of like a nice status thing. So although Bijo wears, like, humble clothes, he has his, nice little thing. Keela's oh, my scuba what? That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Strabas. I'm so flattered. That's so sweet. Oh, I love that. And then Bijo's necklace is from his mom. And the reason that he got it is because he's the oldest. But the reason his brother Adamid didn't get too much from his mom's passing is she didn't have too many things, and Bijo was a little bit more dedicated to magic study than his brother. Not to say that his brother wouldn't or doesn't study magic. Adamid is a very like driven magic individual. Welcome back, Eula. We definitely reserved lore drops for you. Actually, some things I did share will catch you up. Redwing blushes on his ears. That's canon. That's been canon in a couple of illustrations. And Bijo's earrings represent that he's a doctor. So he is. So I'm gonna draw maybe alt Bijo. He'll have that flannel. I feel like that's something Bijo and Keelio have in common is they both enjoy flannel. They both enjoy layers to their clothes. And wear turtlenecks. That's so fly. Guys in turtlenecks just does something for me. It's good. Love his strong nose. So sweet. Like a status thing. Yes, yes, a status thing in his culture. Um, it's for like the more higher educated you are. I don't think I ever even said it initially in the series as well. Um, your eighth grade presentation. I don't know, man. I think we're hand in hand with that one. People who are starting a comic and struggling with what to do. Ooh, what part are you at in your comic, Cat for Life? Do you have like the concept? Do you have like a characters? Do you just know you want to make a comic? You don't know what to do it on. Eighth grade presentation. I don't know, man. I started this series in eighth grade, so we're very synonymous. I'm down with it. His eyes in. His eyes are a little bit on the squarer side. I feel like this one's too small. They are kind of low. But if you know you want to make a comic, but you're just not sure where to start, um, sometimes just writing down general ideas really helps. I have the notes app in my phone for ideas that I know I want in my story and I don't know how to get there. So that when I do start planning out my story, it helps a lot. I do have let's see. You know what? You guys want a big spoiler? Let's see. Let's do it. Let's do I don't know if it's like big, but let's see. It's more of like a tip. I won't showcase too much about it. Um, but let's see. Plot planning. Here we go. These are all the stories for Red Wing. I won't go into too much, but there is the wedding. There's the next hero. There's the next prison. I write these out based off of what I want to happen. Um, like book 6 is really brief. Here's all of the parade where you meet Mink, and all of the crystal core. This one I have like the whole thing in. Same with Wolves of the Vine. I have everything mapped out in it, and that's like a lot. Just to map out your general stories. 10 out of 10. I completely recommend mapping out your stories in chunks, and then just draw them when you can. I recommend before you're ready to post, have at least 10 chapters, at least 4 chapters ready to go. 10 would be fantastic. That'd be awesome. Just to have content ready to go. She's threatening to punch you. Should we have rules? No fighting in the chat? Should Bijo have ear piercings? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's good and tasty. Right, that's a good one. What else should we add to emo Bijo? He's one of the only characters that naturally has a shine in his eyes, almost as if he had nothing to do with the paper lanterns incident. Interesting. Yes, the piercing looks so nice. He has the Itachi type lines. He's got oops, wrong one. I was so good at his face tattoos once before. Raccoon tails. Oh, what are those? What are those? What are those? Wait, like the clip-on ones? Like the keychain ones? He'll have his hair's a little bit more flyaway than Red Wings, and he has a little bit more of like a mullet. The hair. Oh, okay, I get you. Yes. Oh my gosh, Bijo, a hair braid and the raccoon tail. Baby girl, you are killing it. Oh, that's so fun. He naturally has that mullet anyway. Oh, he's so emo, so cute. He needs some eyeliner. Whoa. I think we cooked. Not himself without his hair wrap, right? Oh my gosh. I know, I feel like that was intentionally supposed to be like a cultural thing, um, but I think I changed it to more of like a fashion thing, and he just likes it. It's just a nice little accessory. Maybe his mom had it, I don't know. I love his mom. There is, some spin-off chapters after the series. Uh, where are his glasses? Where is his braid? That's my mo Bijo, hi. Perry the Platypus type beat. There is a spin-off series that I plan on making once the series is all done, just so I can, like, cope with it. And it's gonna be about Bijo's mom and just her adventures as, like, front lines with Red Wing's father, Romulus, and I think that'd be so fun. With, like, a little smile. Oh, he's so humble, so humble. Yeah, Bijo's mom was so fun. Some insights about her as well. She had a very similar personality to Red Wing, which I feel like is fun. It's so fun. The father's Red Wing never got to know. I know. Oh, no, I'll give him some teeth in this one. Oh, I love Bijo's uncomfortable smile. He's so sweet. He's such a guy, such a little guy. With Red Wing's father figure, a father figure does appear later. He's more like a weird uncle, like the friendly uncle figure later. He's a good guy, but he's a new character coming soon too. I think the next new character we find will be book 11. Yes, because almost gave it away. While Red Wing is incapacitated in book 10, we don't really have too many new existing characters. Um, but book 10 is probably one of the shortest books throughout the series. Um, and then 10, you just like dive right on into it. It's gonna be really cool. 11. It's just 11. It's just 11. But it means more Keelio and Lily content, and that is something I'm always here for. Lots of Keelio, Lily in book 10, the next one. And that's gonna happen right off the hiatus. And after the hiatus, I'm really hoping that I can have enough content to make it weekly until like Halloween. That's the goal. Love giving OCs clothes and stuff. The OC's parents had in the oh, dude, yes, completely. You will not believe how much Red Wings got from his father, though. Too much, even one might say. But Bijo with his mom's necklace, it's so simple, and that's what I really loved. It's so nice. Actually, we got about like 4 or 5 more minutes left on this stream before I gotta go to my meeting. So if there, so the Halloween special, I would love for there to be one. Um, Not quite sure what it'll have yet. On Patreon, I usually have, like, voting and, like, polls for what's gonna happen. Um, so that's the goal. That's definitely the goal. Um, Randomly wanna see a comment. Oh, that's so fun. Actually, 2 and almost 3 hours have passed. That's whack. Oh my gosh. Halloween costume. Oh my gosh, fantastic. Last couple years, Red Wing is a vampire. Keely was a werewolf, and Lily was a witch. And I just think that is so cute. But there was a time in one of the previous chapters where uh Keelio and Red Wing are like cowboy and cow. Mink is there, she's a businesswoman, and I think Bea's a pirate. Yeah, yeah, that was a good one. So I do want to start working on the Halloween special. I don't know what I want to happen. They've already gone to a haunted house, maybe like a cornfield, or they're stuck in space. Maybe they're in an Among Us like game, IRL. I don't know. So it's kind of up in the air so far, but those are the general ideas for this new one. Right? I'm thinking haunted cornfield, but then like who or what should be chasing them? I love the endings being silly. Right, murder mystery, right? So like Among Us, who's the imposter? Or just like who someone's missing. But then that means Keelio gets hurt, and I hate that. But he's got it coming sometimes too. Can find their way out of a maze and they get chased by scaries. Right? I know. And usually for the funny episodes, I like making them more chibi, but that would look so fun in like a horror-esque idea. I planned on my horror series Blood Moon Orchids being out by now, so I wanted like to do a collaboration but with them, but like I say every year, maybe next year. In this so Keelio don't get hurt? Well, then where's the fun in that? What about Lily? I'm gonna shade this in just a little bit. Keelio, okay, all right. I'll reconsider. I'll think of some other things. Light goes out and it's back on. Redwing's clinging to Keelio. Redwing, what the hell are you doing? It's dark, man. You know I don't like that. You know that about me. Why can't you be my rock, my source of comfort? As long as Keelio lives. Alright, alright. For the Halloween special, we'll make it happen. We'll do what we can. Right? We'll do our best. I'm gonna shade him in just a little bit. Oh, Bijo, you're so charming. We're more eyeliner. So handsome. All right, fantastic. Just a few minutes left, fellas. Is there any final questions? Any spoilers or anything you want me to lay out in the open before we wrap it up today? Everything in the store on my Etsy is 25% off at least, including plushies and versions of the comics. 6 days before Halloween. Happy super mega early birthday. Oh my gosh. You know what? Halloween is also Red Wing's birthday. So there should be like a, I don't know, Halloween birthday special. Could be kind of cute. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for chilling with me on this fantastic first stream of mine. You guys have been so awesome. Thank you again for chilling with me and trying such cool things with me today. This has been so delightful. I'll post some of these later. Absolutely blinding. My mild little man, he's so sweet. So sweet. All right, fellas, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. Happy Saturday, and thank you so much for chilling with me. Go check out the rest of the Canvas Creator Summit. It is so awesome. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.